My name is Wheelchair Rick here in the Wheelhouse, and today we are going to talk to a very special friend from California. But before we get to him, let's go ahead and roll the intro. Welcome to Wheelchair Wednesday. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Andrew Quintana. What is up, my friend?
What's up?
So, it's been an interesting time getting this thing to work. And it's, I was a little bit late. It's my fault. I'll take the blame on that one. But then once we started to get going, we always here at the Wheelhouse and Wheelchair Wednesdays always have issues for some reason. Who knows why, but we are rolling now, baby, and we are ready to go. Now, before we get to rolling, I want to just say thank you for coming on here and hanging out with us. And also, just kind of let you know, you open up and do whatever you want. Take as much time as you need. We're a little bit late, so I'm on your time now. But before we get started out, I'm going to give you the biggest question of all. You probably get it all the time. Is what happened. Go ahead and introduce yourself, tell people how you got injured, and we'll go from there.
Right. I am Andrew Quintana. I'm a T9 complete paraplegic. It's kind of like a weird story, I guess, how I got injured, because it's not traumatic. It is kind of like traumatic. I ended up in the hospital either way, but it wasn't a car accident or anything like that. I got diagnosed with CNS lupus. So it's basically central nervous system lupus, and instead of attacking like my kidneys or my liver or anything else, it attacked my spine, which caused inflammation. So I guess you could say transverse myelitis, but that's pretty much what I was told. Was it's CNS lupus, and it's inflammation of the spine, and they told me it's pretty much irreversible, incurable. So, yep.
So when this. You were born with this, is what you're saying, or?
No, so it happened last year, August 15th, 2024. Pretty much overnight. I had these really weird sensations going on. Back pain, joint pain, swelling in my knees, swelling in my feet, and couldn't figure out what it was. I was 34 at the time, and I was working construction for the past 10 years, so I thought maybe, it's just me getting older, me being in construction for so long,
Right.
My feet started hurting, and I thought maybe, plantar fasciitis. I was, trying to figure out what was going on, and in and out of the ER. And then one day I went into the ER because I wasn't able to urinate. So I was so backed up, they ended up giving me a Foley. I walked out of that ER. When I went home, went to sleep. Mind you, I was in like a ton of pain while this was all going on. It just hurt. My body hurt all over.
All right.
And I went to sleep for like 20 minutes. I woke up and I asked my wife, I was like, hey, can you check the bag? I think it needs to be drained. And she went down, where my leg was, because it was a leg bag. And I'm laying there and I'm like, are you checking it? And she was like, yeah, I'm right here. I was like, what? And at the time, I didn't realize it, but I wasn't able to actually fully sit up. I only picked my head up, and I saw she was right there, and she had my leg up in the air, and she was like, you don't feel this? And she let it go, and my leg just hit the bed.
Oh, man.
And I was like, I laid in bed, and I was like, you need to call 911. Like, I don't know what's wrong. But
I'll tell you what, after all these interviews, over 102 now we're into it, it never gets any easier. Some of these stories, like, oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you're just like, all of a sudden, you're like, nothing. Now this is bad.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. When I couldn't feel it, when I saw my leg drop and I couldn't stop it, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, this isn't normal. That's not right.
Right.
So that was it.
Man.
I guess you could say I was born with like the lupus. They call it like dsDNA or something like that. I guess I was born with it, and then whatever I was doing could have set it off and made it even worse.
Right.
Compounded it.
Something that was already in your system that got triggered and activated by something that happened sporadically throughout working or whatever. That is crazy, man. By the way, this is a live show. Ben Tipton, good to see you. Spencer Bloomquist, thanks. What's up? See, man, good to see everybody. Thanks to everybody for joining us. If you got a question for Mr. Quintana, you let me know. Put them down in the comment section, and we'll ask them if it's appropriate. Ben Insider, I don't want none of this hoopla you've been spewing. So, man, how long ago was that? You said not too long ago.
That was last year, 2024, August 15th.
Wow, so you're pretty new into the wheel life then, huh?
Yeah, pretty fresh.
Okay, well, I mean, some of these, man, they can be anything, but it's like, you know, the questions, you just got to answer them yourselves. What about pet peeves? Okay, so since you've been here, what's your biggest pet peeve about being in the chair?
Probably biggest pet peeve is the time it takes to do stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, had we had talked earlier about patience, like I've had to learn patience, like,
Oh, yeah.
a lot, have a lot of patience. I can't just like you said, I can't just get up and go wherever I want to or go to the next room to go find out what's going on or whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that sucks. But yeah, probably having to take more time into doing things. That's probably my biggest pet peeve. That and having to cath every 4 hours. That's annoying.
Oh, so annoying. And that's like, you know, I was just talking to my caregiver about that earlier today, and it's like, you know, they want us, like when you're in the hospital or whatever, they force feed you and they give you IVs and all this stuff. When you get out, they want you to drink 14 bottles of water a day, and it's like, dude, who in their right
Yeah.
mind has enough time for that? Like, do you think that we all like derived from a civilization that just drank water every single hour of every day? Like they had to
Yeah.
lug back and forth from rivers to get some of the water. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, even though we
There
live
was
by
some
all the
trekking in
lakes,
there.
but yeah. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just not doable.
Yeah,
I
no.
figure, you know, maybe a liter a day I could do, but anyway, back to the topic. What about your biggest fear? Now that you're in a chair, what do you think your biggest fear is now?
I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Um, in the beginning, it was a lot. Like I used to be scared to fall. I used to be scared to like, you know, test myself doing other things. But I mean, I've gotten over that. So my biggest fear right now would probably be like if the lupus were to like get worse or get more out of control and take more. You know what I mean? Like I think I was kind of I guess you would say like blessed in a way to just be a para, like not to knock anybody else, but like quads have it rough, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing that I've learned about the like doing this, man. Like there's not just injuries being thrown from vehicles or, you know, falling from a house or whatever. Like it's actually stuff that's within your body that you'll just wake up one day and be like paralyzed.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
it's
I mean?
scary. And that's
Yeah.
one thing I'm like my biggest fear probably is just waking up and feeling that again, but it being even higher or worse or something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, as a para, also, it's like one thing I can say is like the use of my hands, man, is just
Hmm. Detrimental.
instrumental, dude, in the way that I do things every single
Yep.
day. And to have that taken away
Yeah.
is freedoms that are just completely ripped from you.
Yep. Exactly.
It's crazy. I
Exactly.
couldn't imagine. You know what I mean? Like I feel bad for my
Hmm.
homies out there. Shout out, homie Quaz, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you guys are the real ones. So you're a year down. You said about.
Yeah.
What did the doctor say from here? Did they give you any kind of like what to expect in the future, anything like that?
No, nothing really. I mean, I'm on meds for it, to control the lupus. Um, I've asked them a couple of times, like and then when I was in the hospital, they didn't want to tell me that I wasn't ever going to walk again. They would always say like, well, you never know, and we always got to keep our hopes up. And then just recently, I talked to my neurologist and I asked him, and he was like, I hate to like tell you again because he's told me before, but I just wanted to hear it one more time. And I asked him,
Oh yeah,
what's the
absolutely.
possibility? Yeah. And he was like, this is irreversible. There's really nothing we can do. I'm always open yeah, I can always get a second opinion if I wanted to. But, with the amount of drugs and everything else they gave me, he said it's pretty much set in stone now. You'll probably never walk again,
Right.
But I mean, miracles happen, people always walk. It's always, kind of good, I guess, to keep it in the back of your mind that, hey, maybe one day. But I mean, I kind of see it as it is what it is.
Yeah. See, and I admire the mindset of what you're, you know, like kind of putting out there too, because that's kind of the way I was. I mean, for me, My certain situation was different, obviously, than yours. But like, I think that while you're here, you're here. You know what I mean? Like, you
Hmm.
have to figure out a way to make the best of it, and
Yeah, definitely.
you know what I mean, to accept it and to kind of just be like,
Hmm.
okay, cool, I'm here. Now what? Let's move forward.
Yep.
Is like,
Yep.
it's a strength. That's a super fucking strength. I'm sorry about my
Yep.
language to all of you watching who are sensitive of hearing, but like, that's what I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, to accept it and to move
Hmm.
on from where you're at and say, okay, now what am I going to do from here where I'm at? Don't
Yeah,
look back and say,
exactly.
well, I'm going to walk again. It's going to be okay. Don't worry. I'm only going to be out because I'm going to walk soon. And it's like, okay, but what if you don't? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, so
Yep. I feel that. Yep.
yep, awesome. Definitely, it's a good topic to talk about that as well, and it's nice to hear from somebody who's like newer into the game as well. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people that I talk to
Yeah.
are, some of them are kind of like, you know, seasoned, but it's mostly like 5, 6, 7+ years in. So you said the missus, right? So dating slash married. Let's talk about that. Obviously, you've known her before the your situation.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm married. We got married August 15th, 2014, I believe. Yeah. Sorry. She's probably going to kill me when she sees this.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
2014. I
give
was
you a
right.
round of applause just because that's great.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So how did that work? Like after, I mean, when you first found out she was with you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So she was in bed with me and everything. She's called 911 for me and everything. That was rough because I looked pretty rough. She was worried that she was going to lose me. Because we didn't really know what was going on. We had no idea like why I lost sensation, movement, everything.
Right.
The first hospital that I went to, they didn't know what to do, so they sent me to another hospital. And she was there. She had to deal with everything firsthand before anybody else got to see me. Before my parents did. So, she thugged it out. She's a real one. You
All
know.
right, another round of applause for her. Give her a horn too, just cause.
Yeah.
Um, now we're gonna move one thing up a little bit, one of these questions, because for me that was kind of my like, you know, the helping like rope to pull me out of the muck that I needed. You know what I mean? Was my woman to
Yeah.
be there with me. I was looking for her all the time. I'm asking the nurses, "Oh my God, where'd she go? Where'd she go?" And she's right over
Yeah.
there sleeping. Calm down. I'm like, oh,
Oh
thank
yeah.
God. So what helped you the most, like to start recovering? Would you
Probably
say
my
it was
wife.
kind of that? Okay.
Yeah, it was my wife. She was there by my side. She was my caretaker, for the last, close to a year. She's been my caretaker, changing my dressings to my bed sores and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, she was helping me with my bowel program. Um, and then after
That's
a
real
while,
love right there.
yeah, for real, definitely. And after seeing her kind of do all that and seeing the toll it kind of took on the relationship, it made me realize like, damn, I need to really like step it up. Like I can't be, because in the beginning I was very woe is me. I hate my
Mm-hmm.
life, I don't want to be here anymore. And we had, some pretty good conversations, arguments, we've hashed it a lot out. And you know, she helped me realize, that I can't be stuck in that mindset. I can't be just rotting away. Like I have to look at the bright side. I have to get myself together, get my shit together,
Right.
and regroup, reorganize, and make my life worth it, make our lives worth it.
Right.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
she's helped me a lot.
Well said. Yup. Yup. Absolutely. Now, this is something that's, I mean, obviously it says what it says, but something that you wish you could do now that you can no longer do. What would be one thing?
One thing that I wish I could do now,
Mm-hmm.
man, that's tough. There's a lot of things. Um,
If you had to, like, say you got a genie, right? And the genie's like,
yeah,
I'll let you do one thing within reason. You know what I mean? What is it for the day?
for the
You
day.
get one
Oh
day.
man. Uh,
I wish I had a Jeopardy button because I'd hit that right now.
yeah, I know, because that's tough, man. That's the loaded question. There's a lot that I want to do, but
I
I don't
mean,
know.
the
I guess
obvious,
honestly,
but, you know, Go ahead.
The obvious, like, I don't know who's watching, if this is like a family
Well, no, no,
friendly
no.
show or
That's what I was
not,
gonna say.
but
Like, obviously, us being men, like,
oh, okay,
it's
okay.
like, yeah, that. But like, what else? Something like
Probably go like LARPing or something.
freaking LARPing, man. You LARP, you're a
Yeah, dude.
LARPer.
Yeah, dude. I used to love doing that. I used to get all dolled up and run out into the well, not like LARPing, like I'm talking about like, with gear, with my plate carrier and
Oh, you mean like airsoft
that
or something like
LARPing.
that?
More than just airsoft. I mean, we used to go out to the desert and shoot and stuff like that. That's
Oh,
probably one thing
really?
I'd want to do again. Yeah. Get
Wow.
my plate carrier on, take my rifle out there, some steel,
Nice.
cardboard targets, and go to town. That's one thing I really, really wish I could do again.
That sounds fun too, right there, man. Count me
Yep.
in. I'll LARP it up with you. Shit.
Yeah, hell
You have
yeah.
seen my logo, right? There is a Thompson
Yeah.
submachine gun being
Yep.
held by a wheelchair user.
That's what caught me onto your page when I saw somebody, you posted a video or somebody, I just ran across it and you were shooting and I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, that's what's up.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta shoot more shooting videos. Bobby Bones, write that down in the. I'm just
Bobby
joking. There
Bones.
is nobody. Bobby back there. He will forget. He's a drunk. Um.
Yeah.
All right. So, next thing would be if you could fix one thing about your paralyzed body, what would it be?
Mm. Probably bladder. I'd
Yep.
like to just pee on my own without having to use a catheter. You know what I mean? That'd be great.
Well, herein lies my problem with that though, because even if you pee, us as men, right?
Hmm.
Like we're used to standing up, so it's like, you got to
You'd have
pee.
to sit, I guess.
You still
Yeah.
got to transfer and do all that, and
Yeah, but it's better than sticking something in there. Like that's not fun.
but what if you can't feel
You
it
can't
though? If you can't
you
feel
can't
it,
feel it, yeah, but it's still like for me it's a mental thing. Like I had a
you're
Foley
still
for the
not over it
longest
yet.
time.
Yeah, you're still not over
Yeah,
it yet.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's a mental thing. I had a Foley for quite a while, and then when I finally had to get it removed, I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like I have to do that? Like I have to put that in there for real?" And
oh
even to this
crap!
day, I say a prayer before I calf.
Oh no! Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right, I had to plug my battery in. No, I heard you. Sabrina, I'm guessing this is your wife. Quintana said it's not playing
Yes.
for her. Let me just double check. That might have been my battery option. I have to make sure. Now, Tomasa said when there is a will, there is a way, so that might be okay. I just want to make sure that this is working. Can you
Yeah.
guys tell when you have to pee? So Ben Insider just said something, so I'm guessing it is working on there. Sometimes we have to do this just to make sure. Otherwise, we're just talking to the air.
Hmm.
Yeah, YouTube seems to be working good. Facebook is working. Ben, just let me know if it's working. So Ben says, "Can you guys tell when you have to pee?" Now I can. I get like goosebumpy feeling. Um, I don't know about you. Would you feel anything?
No, not normally. I usually don't feel like I have to. Like, I don't know. I've never paid attention, I guess, enough to tell.
You
Like you
know,
said,
you
I'm
know
still
what, you
pretty
know
new
what. I'll
to it.
tell you. Yeah, you know what. You're new to it, and I'm gonna tell you like my OT told me back in training, I guess you can call it, back in the one place. Your body is gonna develop a way to tell you. So you're gonna start feeling things that, for me, it's like almost like goosebumps on your
Yeah.
arms, and you'll know you're like, oh damn, what does this mean? It means you got to
Yeah.
pee,
Is it
or
like
you got to poop or something.
A and
It's
AD,
like
right?
AD. It's kind of like
Autonomic
AD.
dysreflexia.
See, yeah, and the only time I've ever had AD super bad is when I stuffed socks in my shoe one day and I forgot they were there, and I put my
Hmm.
foot in the shoe and my like feet were like crunkled like that.
Curled up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I started driving around and like I started having headaches and like, oh, it just felt really bad. And I'm like, oh, what is
Damn.
going on? I even had to get out of the van and my girl had to drive. I went to the casino still the whole entire time. Got home and took my shoe off and was like, oh damn. My foot
Yeah,
is
that's all
just now
bad.
my foot is just now recovering from that. And it like lost a
Damn.
nail and shit. Yeah, it was bad.
Damn.
That was
That's
over a
rough.
year ago, yeah. Or no, it was about a year ago
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
like this morning, I usually calf at about 6 a.m. every day. and I'm
Mm-hmm.
usually on it too, but like I was tired, so I just kind of laid there for another 20 minutes and ended up pissing myself. I
Mm.
was like, oh man, so I got to get up and go when it's 6.
Yeah, and like I know what they say about watching what you drink, keeping track.
Yeah,
But dude, do you know how hard that is for somebody just to be like, okay, I had 14 ounces at 2 o'clock. It's now 3 o'clock. I also had,
right.
come on, bro, like really?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. It's possible, I guess, but there's so many other things going on.
Right, right,
I've
right.
got kids and stuff. I'm
Yep.
not keeping track of that.
Yeah. So I mean, I would just say, as an advice to you, as a fellow para, I'm a little bit up than you, I think, but it's the same type of thing. I maybe not. We're all different, but I'm hoping that eventually your body's going to tell you, like, hey,
Yeah,
it's time to do something, and you're gonna be like,
because
okay, I know what that is.
weird enough, I can almost feel when I have to have a bowel movement. I'll
See?
get this immense pressure, and I'm just like, oh man, that's really, really weird. Like I feel like it's gonna fall out, so I better hurry up. So
Mm.
I can feel that, but I can't feel bladder.
See, yeah. I would say just give it time. Like for me,
Yeah.
it literally took about two to 2.5 years till I started actually
Okay.
like starting to realize what that meant.
Yeah.
Um, I really just didn't drink a lot. Like in the first couple of years, I was like, I don't want to do it.
That's
I
how
don't
I
want
am.
to do it.
I like I have this water bottle, and this will last me like all day. Besides like a coffee in the morning.
Right. Oh
But
yeah, I
yeah,
know coffee,
that's how I
right?
am.
Yep. Next question. Any pain?
Um, Really just nerve pain, and it's pretty much below my knees. So yeah, that's about it. Like my level of injury is probably like where my solar plexus is, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
really feel any pain there. But from my knees down, that's where I usually feel it. Just this tingly, like
And it's almost like a
prickly
phantom
feeling.
pain, right? Like inside the knee. I'm guessing probably like inside the leg.
Yeah. Yeah, inside the leg. Oh yeah.
Like kind of where you can't like touch it, but it's like in there, and you know it's in there.
Like if it was asleep, like static, TV static, if you could
Yeah,
feel that,
yeah.
that's pretty much what it is. But I mean, otherwise, no, I don't really have too much pain.
See, it's crazy because like for me, I get these like energetic. It's like almost like a pulse that goes through my, like starting from up top and goes down through my leg and hits my toe, and then like sometimes it'll go back up. But it's weird.
Oh,
It
it's
always like
crazy.
kind of like shoots down, and I feel like these shots that go down. It's weird. So weird.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the likes, guys. Thank you for that. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already on YouTube or follow on Facebook. Next question is travel. Do you like traveling? Have you traveled at all?
I haven't. I mean, I usually don't even leave the house unless it's like PT or something like that or a doctor's appointment.
Right.
But normally, I think last month we went to the park once, and that was kind of, it was okay. The kids had a good time. For me, it was just kind of like, it's new. So I'm in that mindset like, oh, everybody's looking at me, everybody's staring at me. Eventually, I want to get over that, and I probably will. But as of right now, no, I haven't really traveled
Bro, you
anywhere. That,
gotta,
and I'm like,
man, I'm gonna say this for all the wheelchair users. You gotta fucking own it, bro. You gotta own it. Look in the mirror, realize this is who you are now. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It takes a
that's
minute,
true.
I know. It sounds like I'm being a dick, but
No, no,
um,
you're right. You're completely
that's my
right.
name, so I get away with it. Rick. But no, man, it's and that's it. Once you accept that this is who you are now and this is where you're at, the old you that you remember is now not there no more. Okay, we say, the old me is dead and gone. Remember that song by Justin Timberlake? Like,
No,
oh, that one. You know what I mean?
no,
Oh, okay. No, I won't sing it
didn't
for
listen to
you.
JT.
Man, he had this one song, him and Timberland, dog. It's I forget what it's called, but it's like talking about like the old me is dead and gone, and now me, the new me, is pushing on type deal. I mean, it's a good song. Um, but let's give JT his whereabouts. That kid's been through some stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Now I know some Instinct fans out there right now are like, "Don't you dare!" Tomasa said, "Damn straight. We got to push each and every day." Yep, you got it. What about hobbies? What do you do for hobbies?
um, right now, I just started playing video games again. I was playing for quite a
Yes.
bit. I mean, nothing else to do, so I was gaming. I have a guitar, so I fiddle with
Nice.
that every once in a while.
Nice. I like it.
Um, Yeah, that's pretty much it for hobbies as of right now.
We do jam sessions once every 4 years here at the Wheelhouse.
Okay.
Well, it feels like once every 4 years. Guys don't ever get together no more because we all got shit to do. But we just did one not too long ago with our buddy Jameson, who brought the bass over. I got a buddy who plays drums. I got another buddy who plays guitar, and I usually sing. So it's
Nice.
pretty fun, man. We get together, but yeah, dude, definitely jamming's fun. What kind of game do you
Yeah.
play? Do you play console? What do you got there?
Yeah, I have a PS5. Um, yeah, so PS5, and right now I'm playing
Oh,
Days
that's sad.
Gone.
You should have got an Xbox.
I had one for a long time. I was a Microsoft guy for a while when Halo was out and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, I just switched sides.
I feel you. For me, it was the controllers. I like the way they grip my hands.
Yeah.
But no, we can still play together. What kind of games you play? You said.
Yeah. Right now I'm just playing solo games like I've got Hogwarts, I've got Days Gone. What else do I have? Uh Fortnite I play every so often. I wanted to get Battlefield 6. I'm still
Oh,
debating on
I
that
was
one.
just gonna ask you. Yeah, dude, you should get on the
I
six and
played the
join the
beta.
squad, bro.
I played the beta and I loved it. So I don't know. I might buy it. I might not. I'm still debating.
Oh, it's so fun. If you end up getting it, let me know, and we'll add you up to the friend list, and we'll get you on the squad.
Definitely,
Squad,
definitely.
shout. You know what I mean?
That'll be cool.
Yeah, we work together pretty well, man. It's fun. We're just a bunch of old ass dudes that like to play video games. You know, let's be honest. We
Yeah.
were the generation when the video games came out. You know what I mean? It was like home video
Yeah.
games.
Right. Right.
So it's the way of life. Um, Fitness, diet. What about that?
I work out every other day. Usually lifting weights, body weight, and then diet. I track my calories, my macros. I try to get as much protein in as I can. Um, yeah, I try to stay on top of it, but I have like a real bad itch for sweets, hot Cheetos, stuff like that. So sometimes it
Yeah,
does take over.
yeah.
But I try to stay in limits. But like
I suck.
I'll eat the 21 pieces. You know what I mean? And then that's it. I'm done. But
Well, it's so hard too to actually like if we had like a healthy snack gas station, just go to get the healthy snacks.
yeah,
I would do
yeah,
that every day.
yeah.
Shit that I knew that wasn't going to kill me. But
Right. I mean, I do fruits and vegetables and stuff like that.
there you go.
Cucumbers and apples and everything else too. But I don't know. I have a bad sweet tooth, man.
Yeah, that's I think that's the big thing for all of us is we get in that mode where we're just like your stomach is gets to the point where it's like just do it. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, yeah,
Nobody
definitely.
knows
I'll eat
gonna see
dinner
you.
and I'm
Nobody
like,
cares.
so where's the ice cream at?
Yep, got him. Put
Yeah.
him right in there. Um, all right. Well, we are getting down to the nitty gritty here. Let me pull you up there again. All right. So, what type of chair do you got?
Well, right now, I'm in a lightweight hospital chair, like a basic chair.
You got the
I
beta.
literally,
You got the beta version.
yeah, yeah. So I just got my measurements done on the second, so now I'm waiting for everything to go through, insurance paperwork and all that stuff to get finalized. So they said 8 to 12 weeks, and I'll have my custom chair. I got
Nice.
a Tylight Z coming in,
Oh,
so
okay. I heard good things
yeah,
about
so
Tylight.
yeah, so I'm waiting for that, man. I can't wait because I hate this POS. It
Oh yeah.
sucks.
It's
Yeah, they're
it's like an
horrible.
old Soviet army tank.
Yeah, yeah, for real. It is. It honestly is. And I mean, it's just a struggle to push. And I mean, thankfully, I'm still young and I can move, but it's annoying, man. I hate this thing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man, it's a process, dude. The whole entire thing. It's that's the thing about being paralyzed, and it's good you got insurance that's helping you out. But everything is a process. You gotta
Yeah.
have patience. You gotta wait. It's hurry up and wait. Oh wait, I'm getting this.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna get a new wheelchair. Oh cool. When? Come on in for November, and then
Yeah.
you come in November, and they're like, okay, we're gonna do your fitting. We're gonna do measurements, and you're like, oh, I'm not getting it now.
Hmm.
And they're like, no, we got to measure you for it. And you're like,
Hmm. Yeah.
what is it? A suit or a wheelchair? Like,
Yeah.
just give me a freaking
Yeah, right?
wheelchair. Um,
Exactly,
and then 3 months
exactly.
later, you might get that. But yeah, it's definitely our healthcare system is man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
When you step back and look at the bigger picture, the whole thing, it's like, what is happening? You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
We won't get into the details of how crazy and corrupt our health system in the United States is, because that's a
We
whole
don't got
other
time.
episode. But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's good. Once you get your chair, we'll have to check back with you and see if you got a name for it and see if you did any custom paint, anything like that.
Yeah.
You know.
I've been thinking about that because I've watched a couple of your videos and you've asked that, what's the name of your chair? And I'm like, damn, do I want to name it? I do, but I don't know what to name it. Guess I
You
gotta
can't
feel
you
it.
can't do it until you get it. It's almost like one of those things
Yeah.
where it's like you got to bond with it and give it a kind of a it'll have its own little personality.
That's what I'm hoping. I can't wait. I hope it's like, my freedom. That's what I'm really waiting for in order to go out and to travel and stuff is getting a custom chair.
Hmm.
This thing barely fits through doorways, so hoping the new one will be a lot smaller and slimmer.
Yeah, and traveling around, man. That just to get in and out of cars, I'm sure you already know is a pain in the ass.
Yep,
It gets a little easier the more you learn how to transfer and help yourself transfer.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, eventually, I mean, you're gonna want to get something roll in. You know what I mean? Roll in, snap in, get to go, and be gone.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can't wait to drive. That's what I really want to do is drive.
Mm-hmm. Yep, patience, my friend. The word of the
I
day.
know. I know.
Patience.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Last here thing I got on my list is what would be so far in your experience the best advice that you would give somebody brand newly injured?
Best advice would probably be you're a lot stronger than you think you are. Um, you might get down and out and things might look ugly and hairy for a minute, but if you stay focused, if you keep pushing and grinding, you can make it. You can make it out of the darkness.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Well, there you have it, fellas and fellettes. Straight from, I wouldn't say the horse's mouth, but Andrew Quintana's mouth. Thanks for jumping on with us, man, and hanging out.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, send me all your links. We're going to put that at the bottom of the description box there. And then
All right.
we're going to check back with you, see how you're doing. Maybe a year or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
see how you've
definitely.
accustomed yourself.
Yeah, I'd love that.
And welcome to the wheelchair family, obviously.
Thank you.
Wheelchair Mafia is what I call it.
I like that.
I sell shirts if you're interested. Let me know. I would hit the button, but I'm serious. I'm not trying to plug my shirts at all, though. But no, stick with me, Andrew. We're going to talk to you here in a minute. Everybody else, thanks for watching. And tune in to the next Wheelchair Wednesday. See ya.